Hi everyone, RANA SIR is here. Welcome to our RANA SIR educational channel. Today I will talk on a topic whose name is quadratic equation. This is the chapter number 4. On this topic I have to talk about words problem, and that after solution of that words problem that will convert in quadratic equation. So I will explain the concept of also quadratic equation, and in previous classes already I have explained. Okay, so I am going to give you some suggestion point and you follow it positively. First of all, you have to take one notebook and one pen, and then you have to sit at your location properly, and then you have to watch this live video with concentration, and then you have to also write down all information properly, and you have to listen each and every information which I am speaking with you properly. Okay student, so simultaneously you also like this live video, and then also you share this live video with your colleagues, friend and students, and then you also subscribe this educational channel. Okay student, so positively I am going to explain the question which is related to quadratic equation. Okay student, so I am going to explain information which are available on the blackboard. So this is the class 10th mathematics, and it is available in English medium, and it is based on NCERT pattern, that is belongs to CBSE board. So this is the chapter number 4, and the name of the chapter number 4 is quadratic equation. I have already written here. Okay student, so this question I will solve, and this information of this question will exist in quadratic equation. It means that here words problems are given here. So I will read each and every statement which are given in the question, and then I will make appropriate equation, and then we will solve the appropriate equation, and then that equation will convert in quadratic equation. So in this question I will use the application of quadratic equation. So each and every student properly listen, and then those students must write information, and then each and every concept one by one I will explain. But in the case of quadratic equation, there are three conditions are available, and all those three conditions already I have explained, that is described in previous classes. So if any student has missed the theory of quadratic equation, so I suggest that students should look that live video. If student need to know in Hindi video, so in Hindi so in you go in video section, and from there you learn, because I have written information of each and every chapter clearly, that is real numbers, that is first chapter, and second chapter name is polynomials, and third chapter I have already explained there pair of linear equation in two variables. Now this is the chapter number 4. Already I have explained it in Hindi medium, and also and also I have solved some numericals which are based on quadratic equation. Okay student, from there you can also learn. So student who is reading in Hindi medium, that is in UP board, so that student can also understand this question and also previous question, and they should go in the video section, in my video section, and from there they can learn easily. Okay students, and if student need to learn in English medium, so they should attend live video, and also they should go in live video section, and from there they can start from real number, and then after reading real number, then polynomial. After reading polynomials, then students should also know about pair of linear equation in two variables, and also some question and theory already I have explained in Hindi medium, and that is available in my video section. So from there you can also learn. Now in live live video section, student only know about each concept and numericals in English medium. Okay, student. So now here I have written one question, and this question I have taken from the textbook, and this is the word problem, yeah, word numerical. Now here we have to read each statement. Each statement means each sentence. After reading each sentence, I will make proper means appropriate equation, and after solving appropriate equations, and then we will get appropriate quadratic equation, and from the quadratic equation I will get the roots of the quadratic equation, and that will be the required information of the given question. Okay, students. So further I am going to start how we have to give its solution. Okay, student. So step 1 is we have to write here solution. So each and every student has to write it clearly. Okay, student. Now further I am going to read the given question. Now here written 1 year ago, means 1 year ago a man was 8 times as old as his son. Means one person is available and his son is also available, but 1 year ago, 1 year ago here saying 8 times of his son. Means we have to write information. Okay, first I explain each and every information which are written in the question. His age is equal to the square of his sons. His age, that is the age of the man, is equal to the square of the age of his son. Now, first find their present ages. What will be their present ages? According to the information I am going to write. Here I am going to say let the man has X year old, man has X year. Here I write man has X year and his son has Y year. In present time. So I have written here the age of the man. Here I have to write here let man has X year and his son has Y year in present time. So present time, man has X year and his son has his son. Here I have to write his son. His son has Y year. His son has Y year in present time. So I have assumed here. So according to question, I have to write information. Now 1 year ago, it means that I will subtract 1 from the percentage. So I will go 1 year back. 1 year ago, man age. So here I have assumed the age of man is X year. That is equal to 8 times as old his son. So 1 year also I am going to back. So y minus 1, and it is equal to 8 times of his son. means x minus 1 which is equal to 8 into, in the bracket I have to write y minus 1. So I will say this is the equation number 1 according to the given information. So I will write here, according to the given information I have written here equation number 1. Okay student, again now I am going to read. His age is equal to the square of his son. It means that his son means the man's son. Man. Here his age. His age means man age. Man age is equal to square of his son. So his son age is y. So it will be equal to y. X is equal to y. X is equal to y square as per information which are given in the question. Okay student, so further this information I have written here according to the first paragraph, that is first statement means first sentence, and in second statement written the age of the man is equal to square of the age of his son. So I have written his son age is y, so I have to take according to the given information x is equal to y square. So I have written here, I have told you this is the equation number 2. So further I have to get the value of percentage, that is the value of x. With the man age is x, and here son age is y, I have assumed here. So we have to get the value of x and y. So I have two equations, and after solving these two equations I will get the value of x and y. Okay student, so further I am going to erase above data for solving the equation number 1. Okay student, so I hope that you are knowing it very well. According to the given I have written here two equations. Now further I am going to resolve the question number 1. So here I am writing x minus 1 which is equal to 8, in the bracket I have written y minus 1. So I will simplify it, imply that x minus 1, here I have to write x minus 1 which is equal to 8 is multiplied with y, and 8 is also multiplied with minus 1. So here I will write 8 into y minus 8 into 1. Okay student, so further this information, equation number 2 here I am saying, because after getting the value of y I will put in this equation, and I have told this is the equation number 2. And equation number 1 I have to also say here for the use. So x minus 1 is equal to y 8 into y minus 1. This is the equation number 1. I am saving it here for further use. Okay student, so further I am going to eliminate below data. Now here I will simplify. This is the x is the all term from the right hand side I will take on the left hand side. So x minus 1, and here again I am writing one step same. So 8y, here I will multiply 8 into 1, that will be 8. Okay student, if you have any doubts, so you ask your doubt, will clear your doubt with comment, and I will see your comment, and then I will remind the answer of your comment after looking. Okay student, so here okay, thank you student, I am fine, and how are you? Okay, so if you are understanding it, so you write properly, and if you will get any trouble, or if you will have any doubt, so you ask your doubt with your comment. So I will explain the solution of your comment also. Okay student, so further I am going to simplify it. Okay, here I am writing x minus 1, and I will take all term from the right hand side in left hand side. So Here 8y has plus sign, so it will come in left hand side. I will put here minus 8y, and this 8 has minus sign, so it will come in left hand side. So I will write plus 8, which is equal to 0, because on the right hand side there will be no any term. Now I am going to simplify it. Here I am going to write x minus 8y, and then here I will subtract 8 minus 1, that will be plus 7, which is equal to 0. Now I will say this is the equation number 3. Now in the place of x I will put y square. This is obtained from the given question. Okay student, here from the given information which are available in the question. So in the place of x I will write y square. So in other step I will write, in the place of x I have to write y square. So here I will put y square minus 8y plus 7, which is equal to 0. So this is this equation I will say 4. Now equation 4 is obtained with the help of equation 3 and equation 2. So here I will write one information. Equation 8, equation 4 is obtained with the help of equation 2 and 3. With the help of equation, with the help of equations 2 and 3. Okay student, 2 and 3. So equation 4 I have obtained, is obtained with the help of equation 2 and 3. So equation 4 is a particular quadratic equation, and this equation will have two roots, and after calculating I will decide what will be the nature of the root, because if discriminant will be negative, in this case I will say both roots are imaginary, or both roots will be imaginary when discriminant of this quadratic equation will be negative. But the discriminant of this quadratic equation will be positive if then I will say both roots are real and different. That is, in the case of different I will say distinct. Both roots will be real and distinct. But in the case of value of discriminant, that is equal to 0, in this case I will say both roots will be equal and real. So after finding the value of discriminant, and then I will explain what will be the nature of the root. Okay student, so theory of quadratic equation already I have explained in detail in the previous classes, and you can go in live video, and from there you can read each information in detail. Okay student, so each and every information of the quadratic equation I have explained, that is I have in the detail. Okay student, now further I am going to erase above data, and I will calculate the value of y in the form of quadratic equation. Okay student, further I am going to erase above information. Now here I am going to write y square minus here minus 8y plus 7, which is equal to 0. Okay student, now further below data I am going to erase, because I have to simplify above data. Now here I have to find the value of magnitude of a into c, because in the general quadratic equation I have to write ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. But here in the place of constant term a cannot be 0. If a will be 0, so this quadratic term will be 0, so this will be a linear equation. Therefore I am writing here condition a cannot be 0. So in this case, if I want to get the factor of this quadratic equation, so I have to calculate a into c. Now this is the general quadratic equation, and this is the particular quadratic equation. So this equation and this particular equation and this general equation I will equate each other. So each term I will equate. Here the coefficient of x square is a. Here the coefficient of x square is a, but in the particular quadratic equation I have to write coefficient of y square is 1. So here I will compare these two equations. After comparing, I will evaluate the value of a, which is equal to 1. Now here the coefficient of x is b, and in the particular quadratic equation coefficient of y is minus a. So here I will put here minus a. Now here constant term is 7, but here constant term is c. So c is equal to, here I have to write 7. Okay, student. So value of AC I have obtained, so I will put here within the model sign. So here the value of A is 1 and the value of C is 7. So I will say its multiplication will be in the model sign 7. So model sign has concept, if any number which will be negative within the model sign, so this model sign will give positive sign. So here positive is available, so no need to write positive. If negative is available, so I have to write here positive. Okay, student. So here I will take from modular sign, that is 7. Now here plus sign is available. Each and every student has to concentrate on this point, because at this point student has to know how we are going to compensate. Okay, student. Now we have to do its factor 2, because here the variable y is variable y has power 2, so its factor will be 2, such that multiplication of both terms will be 7 and addition will be the coefficient of a, coefficient of y, coefficient of y. So here I can write minus 7 into, yeah, 7 into. So I will take multiplication of minus 7 into 1, so it will be 7 into 1. So after the addition of the 8, and here we have to add 7 plus 1. Here I have to add 7 plus 1. But after multiplication we will get 7. So compensation is okay. So further I have to do its factorization. It means that y square, in the place of 8 I have to write 7 plus 1 into y plus 7 is equal to 0. So I can write in the place of minus 8y, I can arrange like in the bracket 7 plus 1. So it will be 8. So compensation is okay. Now further I have to solve it further. So here I have to write y square. Now y is multiplied with 7 and y is also multiplied with 1. So here I will write 7y minus y, because minus sign I am also multiplying with in the bracket. So minus and plus 7, that will be minus 7y, and minus and plus and minus, that will be minus, that will be y plus 7, which is equal to 0. I have to write here 0. Okay, student. So further these two terms I will take at a time together. These two terms I will take together, and also these two terms I will take together for its solution. Okay, student. Now this information I am going to erase, because there is no need further. Therefore I am erasing, because we have to solve, resolve, simplify the zero data. Okay, student. So further I am going to write here same, that is y square minus 7y, and then I have to write minus y, and here I have to arrange like this: minus 7 into minus 1, which is equal to 0. In the place of 7 I can arrange like this, because multiplication of minus and minus, that will be become plus. So multiplication of minus into minus, that will be become plus, and multiplication of plus into plus, that will also become plus. But both sign will be different. One will be minus and other will be plus. So I will put here minus, and other will be plus, and second will be minus. So its multiplication will be minus. It means that if both sign will be same, so its multiplication will be plus, and both sign will be different, so its multiplication will be minus. Each and every student has to know this concept clearly. Okay student, now further I am going to simplify, because in this term I will take some common, and in this term I will also take common, because in the place of y again I am writing some one information, and then in this term I will take y common. Now after taking y common, here I will write y, and here will be minus 7. Now in the place of y I can write 1 into y and plus minus 7 into minus 1, which is equal to 0. Now one step I am further going to arrange for simplification. Now further I will say here y into, in the bracket I have to write y minus 7, and here I will take minus 1 common. So here I will put minus 1, and in the bracket I will say 7, and here will be plus, and in the bracket it will be minus. So here I will write. So this curly bracket here I will use, because bracket is important in this question. Okay student, so further I will again write same for some simplification purpose. So here I am going to write 1, and here this multiplication of plus and minus, it will be minus, plus and minus, it will be minus. So I will write here y minus 7, which is equal to 0. So again further student has to look here y minus 7, and again y minus 7 in both terms is common. So further I will take common. So above that I am going to erase. Okay student, if you have any doubt, so you ask, and I will explain you clearly. So y minus 7 I am going to take common. So after taking common here, in the bracket I will write y, and here is minus 1, and which is equal to 0. So given quadratic equation, obtained quadratic equation I have resolved, I have simplified. After simplification, after simplifying, I have got this expression. That is, in the left hand side I have written expression, and on the right hand side I have written 0. So I will set final equation. So product of first term and also second term I am getting 0. It means that this value will be 0, and in other words I will say this value can be 0. This value can be 0. Okay student, so here I will find two steps. Here I will find two conditions, and after using these two conditions I will get the value of y. So after getting the value of y, I will substitute in the equation number 2, then I will get the value of x. Already I have assumed the value of man is x here, and the value of son, his son is y here. So the value of x and the value of y will be the answer of the given question. Okay student, so now further I am going to solve case number 1. In this case I will say, in this case I have to write y minus 7, which is equal to 0. So I will write y is equal to 7. So here I have got the value of y, that is 7. Now in second case I have to write y minus 1, which is equal to 0. In this case statement I have to also write here. So here I have to write, in this case y minus 1, which is equal to 0. So y is equal to 1 I have to write here. So here I am getting two value of y. So here I am getting two value of y. So after putting its two values, so if I will put the value of y which is equal to 1, so it is not possible. So I have to take the value of y, that is 7. So this value I will reject, because its value will be 1. So value of x will be 1. It means that this is not existing. Now I am going to explain its geometrical meaning. This is the y-axis. Each and every student are knowing, and each and every students are knowing. I am saying this is the x-axis. Here I am writing it clearly, x-axis. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. This is the y-axis. Okay, students, and this is the parabola. If I will put the value of y which is equal to 1, it means that x is equal to y square. It means that its parabola will be like this. Parabola will be like this. So parabola will be like this. So I will get the value of x. Here I will put the value of x which is equal to x is in the place of y. I will put 1 square. So its value will be x is equal to 1. So in the place of 1, I will get two value of y. One value is here and other value is here. So I will say this is not function. So I will say this is function, but with only one value I am getting two value of y. Okay, student. So I will say this is not possible. So I will eliminate this one. Okay, student. Now further I will get the value of y which is equal to 7. Okay, student. So further I am going to erase this one, and geometrical meaning I have explained here. So I have to put the value of y which is equal to 7. So here I am putting the value of y is equal to 7 in equation number 2. Here equation number 2 is available. We get. So this information I have to write. Okay, student, we get. So I have to write here x is equal to y square, that is available here. So x is equal to, here I have to put the value of 7 which is equal to, the value of y is 7. So x is equal to 7 square, so it will be 49. So it will be 49. So value of x is the man. I have assumed x here, so value of man is 49 here, but his son age is 7 years. Okay, student. So further I have to write it clearly here. The man age, according to question, I have to write according to question. I have to written here x is equal to 49 and y is equal to 7. This is man age. And this is his son age. Man age, and here I am writing age. So this is man age and that is son age. So this is answer of the given question. So here I have to write final answer of the given question. Okay, student. So according to the question I have solved, and here I have also used the concept of quadratic equation. So each and every student has to know it very clear, because if you are understanding it, so other questions which are also related to this you can easily solve by making proper equation and proper quadratic equation, and also finding the proper solution of the quadratic equation. Okay, student. So if you are getting good knowledge, so you like this live video, and also you share this educational channel, and also you subscribe this educational channel, and also you share this live video with your college friend and students, so that they can also improve their knowledge on this topic. Topic name is word problem, and that is based on quadratic equation, because after making the proper equation and after solving, so you will get a quadratic equation, and that quadratic equation will be particular quadratic equation, and after solving then you will get the finite that is proper roots, and after getting the proper roots value, you will decide which value we have to take, and using the equations which are obtained from the question, and then you will solve. After solving, then you will find the final answer of your question, given question or question. So according to this way, uh, I have to solve and you have to also solve other numericals which are similar. Okay, student. Now we have to also solve another question which is also based on one problem, and that will also exist in the quadratic equation. Okay, student. So you concentrate on this video and further I am going to take another question for solving, and that question I will take from the textbook. Okay, student. So further I am going to take question from the textbook and then I will solve it properly. Okay, student. Now further I am going to erase the written data. Okay, student. If you have any question and if you have any doubts, so you ask your doubt with comment and I will see your comment and then positively I will reply. Okay, student. So you concentrate on this live video properly. Okay, student. So I am going to erase this solution and then I will write another question which is also based on quadratic equation, and then I will give its proper solution. Only you have to concentrate on the live video. Okay, student. Now further I am going to write. I am going to read first, and after reading, and then I will write, and then I will solve it very well. Now the question is written as the sum of the reciprocal of Anjali's age 3 years ago and 5 years now is one is equal to 1 by 3. Find the present age of Anjali. It means that here information is given. Now first of all I am going to write the sum of the reciprocal. Question is written, we have to write here, and then I will explain it, and after explaining, and then I will give its proper solution. Now the sum of the reciprocal. The sum of the reciprocals. The sum of the reciprocal of Anjali age Anjali's age. Anjali is 3 years ago. Written 3 years ago. Yes, 3 years ago. The year is written in shortcut. 3 years ago and 5 years. 5 years and 5 years and 5 years 5 years now 5 years here written 5 years from now each 1 divided by 3. Each 1 divided by 3. Find the present age of Anjali. Question is find present age of Anjali. Age of Anjali. Okay, student. So this is the question, and this question I have to elaborate in detail, and after elaborating it in detail, and then I will solve this question properly. Okay students, so question is given as sum of the reciprocals of Anjali's age 3 years 3 year ago and 5 year from now, that is after present age I will consider 5 year, is 1 by 3. Full stop. Find the present age of Anjali. Okay student, so this is the word numericals, and this word numericals, it has some sentences, that is some statements, and that is statement I have to read properly, and after reading properly I will make its proper equation, and after making its proper equation, and I have to give its solution, that is I will resolve that information and I will reach at destination. So that will be the required answer of the question, that is Anjali age. Okay student, so here sum of the reciprocal, it means that we have to get sum of the reciprocal value of the Anjali age. Now we have to consider 3 year ago. I will assume present year, and in present year I will subtract 3 in 3, that is 3 years. So this will be ago, and 5 years from now. It means that I will go in forward direction 5 years. So in forward direction I will put x plus 5. So I will take the reciprocal of both numbers, so that will be 1 by 3. So after simplification I will get the value of x, and that value of x will be the age of the Anjali. So I will consider, I will let the Anjali present age is x. So first of all, here I have to write in first step, that is solution, because here I have to write solution, and after writing solution I will write here let the Anjali present age be x year. So I have assumed here. Now here is saying 3 years ago. So I will say 3 Anjali age 3 year ago. Here I will write Anjali age 3 year ago. 3 year ago. I can write x minus 3. Again, I write according to the information of Anjali age 5 year after, because here from now means 5 year after. So here I will write Anjali age 5 year. Anjali age 5 year later. Year after. Later. Year after. Year after. So I will write here x plus 5. So according to question I have to write sum of these two value, that will be equal to 1 by 3. So according to the given question I have to write information, and then I will simplify, and after simplification I will get the value of x, that will be the present age of the Anjali. Okay students, so according to question I have to evaluate it. So if you are knowing very well, so you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your friend, colleagues and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic, and also you subscribe this educational channel. Okay student, now further according to question I am going to write here according to question I am going to write, I am going to take its reciprocal of x minus 3, that will be 1 divided by x minus 3, and reciprocal of this I will write here x plus 5, and which is equal to given, which is equal to 1 divided by 3. Okay student, so according to the question I have written this information. Further I will simplify and I will get quadratic equation, and I will solve that quadratic equation, and we will get the value of x, and that value of x will be the percentage of the Anjali, because here I have also assumed the percentage of Anjali is x here. Okay student, so further I am going to erase above data for further calculation. So here I am going to erase above data for calculating its value. Okay student, now further here I am going to write same information, 1 divided by x minus 3 plus 1 divided by x plus 5, which is equal to 1 divided by 3. Now further I will take LCM of the left hand side portion. So I will solve first this, and then after solving I will simplify. So multiplication of this I will multiply this term is 1 and this term is 1. So here I will write, I will take x minus 3 in one bracket, and then I will say x plus 5. Now further this term I will multiply with this one. So I will say here here I will imply that 1 into x plus 5, and here plus sign is value, I will put here plus sign, here 1 is value, 1 into here x minus 3 is value. So here I will write x minus 3, and which is equal to 1 by 3. Student has to concentrate on this topic, how we have to calculate, because if you are taking LCM easily, so you can take, otherwise if you multiply, this is the numerator part and this is the denominator part, you have to multiply all value of denominator, and you have to multiply cross multiply, you have to take cross multiplication. So 1 is multiplied with this term x plus 5, and 1 is also multiplied with this term x minus 3. After multiplication you have to write this term. Okay students, so further you will multiply this term and also this term. After multiplication you will write there. Now further I am going to multiply. After multiplying I am writing, if any number which is multiplied with 1, so that number will be simply x plus 5. Now here I will multiply x 1 into x minus 3, that will be x minus 3. Okay student, and in the downside I have to write same x minus 3 into, here I have to write x plus 5 as x plus 5, and on the right hand side I have to write 1 by 3, that is given in the question. Okay student, further I will simplify it. After simplification I will get the value of x. Okay students, so above data I am going to erase. So above data I am going to erase for further calculation. Now I will simplify like this, x plus x, that will be 2x, here I have to write here 2x, and here 5, I will subtract minus 3 from 5, so that will be 2, and on the below side I have to write x minus 3 into x plus 5. Okay student, x plus 5, here I have to write same data, and on the right hand side I have to write 1 by 3. Okay student, so further I will multiply this term with this term. So this term I am going to put in the bracket, because if it will be bracket, so I will do cross multiplication, so it will be easy for calculating. Okay student, so further I am going to remove zero data for further calculation. So I will take this cross multiplication, so this term I will multiply with this term, and this term I will multiply with this term. Okay student, so here I have to write imply that, here I have to use imply that 2x plus 2 into, here I have to write 3, which is equal to, in the denominator is written x minus 3, and then x minus x plus 5, and then I have to multiply it with 1. Okay, student. So after multiplication, we will get its value. Now further, I will multiply 3 with this term and also with this term. So 3 into 2x, that will be 6x. This will be also 6, which is equal to so if any term which is multiplied with that 1, so that will become same. So here I have to write x minus 3, and in other bracket I have to write x plus 5. Okay, student. So after simplification, I have to get this value. So now further, I am also going to erase above data for further calculation. Okay, student. So this below data I am going to write same because after writing I will do further its calculation. Now I am writing here x minus 3 in one bracket into x minus x plus 5 in second bracket. Now for this below data I am going to erase. Now further I am going to write same 6x plus 6, which is equal to, I will multiply this term with this and also this term with this. Further I will multiply this term with this and this term with this. So this procedure I will use for calculating its value. So I will write here, imply that 6x plus 6, after multiply I will write x plus 3x, that will be x square, x into 5, that will be 5x, and 3 minus 3 into x, that will be minus 3x, and this is plus and this is minus, that will be minus 3 factor 15. Okay, after multiplication I have written. Okay, so this information I am going to put in right hand side. So in left hand side I will put 0, and this will be x square, and I will subtract from plus 5x minus 3x, that will be 2x, and then I will write here 15, and this term will go in the right hand side. So in the left hand side I have written here 6x, that will be minus 6x, and here minus 6 plus 6 here it will be also minus 6. So after simplification I have to write like this, 0 which is equal to x square. Now this is minus 6 and this is plus 2, that will be minus 4x, and this will be minus 15, and this is minus, so minus will be minus, and its summation will be positive, that is 5 plus 6, that is 21. Okay, student. So this right hand side data I will write in left hand side, and left hand side data I will put in right hand side, so there will be no change in equation. Okay, student. So this information I will write here. So further I am going to erase above data for value calculation. Okay, student. So same data I will write this right hand data I will put in left hand side, and this left hand side data I will put in right hand side, there will be no any change. So here I will write it like that, x square minus 4x minus 21, which is equal to 0. So I will take its factor. After taking its factor, and then we will decide the value of x, and that value of x will be the percentage of the Anjali. Okay, and that is required in the question. So further I am going to do its factorization. So I will take its value, I will calculate a into c, its value. So value of a is 1. So in the modulus sign I will put 1, and in the place of c, that is a value 21. So after multiplication I will get 21 in the modulus sign, and modulus operator will make its positive sign, so I will write here 21. Now further, so x has power 2, so we have to make its 2 factor, and after here it is summation in negative sign is a, so in one factor I will subtract, so I will get the coefficient of yes. So here I will put one factor will be 7 and another factor will be 3. So 7 3 is 21. And if I will subtract 7 minus 3, that will be 4. So that will be the coefficient of x. So I will write same. Okay, students. So parameter is okay. So I will put same information here. X square in the place of 4, I can write 7 minus 3 into x minus 21, which is equal to 0. Because if I will subtract 3 from 7, so I will get the coefficient of x, that will be minus 4. So here I will also get the coefficient of x will be minus 4. So again I am going to simplify here. I am going to write x square now minus sign variable. So x is multiplied with 7. So I will write here 7x, and 3 is also multiplied with 6. That will be 3x. And here I will put curly bracket, and then I have to write here 21, which is equal to 0. Okay, student. Further I will multiply this minus sign with this term and also with this term, and after multiplication I will write its final meaning. Okay, students. So here I am going to write x square. So this 7x has plus sign and here is minus. So plus minus, that will be minus 7x, and here minus is here. So I will write here plus 3x, and here will be 27. So I have to write 27, which is equal to 0. Now further I will take this term and this term simultaneously. After taking simultaneously, if term is available common, so I will take common. Okay, student. Now further I am going to erase above data for further calculation. Okay, student. If you have any doubt, so you write comment in comment, and I will see your comment. After looking your comment, I will explain the answer of your comment positively. So here x square minus 7x, and here plus 3 x is equal to now 27. I will divide like this: 7 into 3, which is equal to 0. Because I am writing here 3, and here is 3 value. I will take here x, and here x is square is value, and here x is value. So I will take in this term x common, and in this term 3 common. So here I will write x is x, and here will be x minus 7, and then here plus is value. So I will write here 3x minus 7, which is equal to 0. Okay, student. So further again you look the this step. Now x minus 7 and x minus 7 also I am getting common from these two terms. So after taking common, I have to write like this: x minus 7 in one bracket, in other bracket I have to write x plus 3, which is equal to 0. Okay, student. Here you have to assume a imagine product of two numbers which is equal to 0. Here product of two terms which is equal to 0. It means that this term can be 0 or this term can be 0. So I have to write like this: this term can be 0 or this term can be 0. After taking its value, and then I will decide. So product of these two terms can be 0. So in this case, I have to handle 2 steps. After handling 2 steps, I will decide the value of x, which x will be the age of the unknown. Okay, student. Now further, I am going to edit above data for further computation. So I will write here case number 1. In this case, I have to write here x minus 7, which is equal to 0. In this case, I will say x is equal to 7. Now here x is equal to 7. Now in second step, I have to write if x plus 3 is equal to 0, it means that I will write x is equal to minus 3. So h cannot be negated, so this term I will neglect. So h cannot be negated, so this term I will neglect. It means that the value of x is 7. This is the age of the underleaf. This is an age of the Anjali. This is the age of an Anjali. This is the age of an Anjali. This is the age of here I write age. This is the age of the energy. So this is the final answer of the given question. So I have obtained it from the given information. Okay, student. So according to this way, if any question which is given in word problem, so that question can be solved very easy way, because you have to read that problem, that question, yeah, that numerical question properly, and you have to take the each word meaning, because if you will take each word meaning, so you will make proper equation, and after making proper equation, and you will solve those equation. After solving, you will get a quadratic equation in variable x or y as per your assumption, and then you will solve, then you will find the quadratic equation. It means that here in this question I am going to apply the application of the quadratic equation, and then I will follow the procedure, and after follow the procedure, after following the procedure, we will evaluate the required information which are demanded in the question. Okay, student. According to this way, I have solved this question properly. Okay, student. If you have any doubt, so you can ask easily with comment, and I will see your comment, and then positively I will reply the solution of your comment. If you are getting advantage, yeah, you are getting some knowledge from this topic, so you like this live video, and also you subscribe this educational channel, and also you share this live video with your friend, colleagues and students, so that they can improve, yeah, update and develop their knowledge on this topic. Okay, student. So one information I am going to tell you. If you are needing, you are acquiring the information, obtaining the information on this topic like Hindi medium, so you go in my Hindi video section, and from there already solution and numericals are available, and from there you can learn easily. And if you are need to learn in English medium, so you go in my live video section, and from there each and every topic of the class 10th mathematics I have elaborated in detail. So first chapter I have already explained their real number. Second chapter I have explained about polynomials, and third chapter I have also explained about their variables. And this is the chapter number 4, whose name is quadratic equation. I have already explained theory and also numerical value. Now next step, I am also solving some words problem which are based on the quadratic equation. So this is very easy, because you have to read question properly, and after reading properly you have to take the each and every concept clearly, and after knowing each and every steps, each meaning of each word clearly, and then you have to prepare its equation. After making its equation, after solving, you will get the quadratic equation, and after getting the quadratic equation, you will get the two value of that quadratic equation, and you will decide which value will be neglected and which value you have to take. And after deciding, and you will say that is the final answer of the question, that is you have reached the destination point. Okay, student. So according to this way, you have to solve any question which are based on the quadratic equation. Okay, student. Further, I am going to tell you always 10 past to 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 15 past to 8 p.m. I will present. That is, I am going to write here 10 past to 7 p.m. up to 8 p.m. 8 p.m. or 15 minutes past to 8 p.m. I will be present daily on this time. Okay, student. So thank you for watching, listening, and writing each and every information which are spoken by me or written on the blackboard. Okay, student. Bye. See you tomorrow on the same time. Thank you.